You need to figure out a way that you can implement a reminder workflow that doesn't add extra time to your day. And so what should happen is that you should have a net of less time that you're dealing with appointments, scheduling, and no-shows if you do this right. Hey everyone, Jonathan from Go Reminders here. Today I wanted to talk about something that I love: automation. How to streamline reminder workflows. How to make this process take less time so you can get more free time and spend, less time reminding people and managing your schedule and all of that. So, often when I talk to people about the problems of appointment no-shows, they talk about how, it's a big waste of time in itself, but they just don't have time to deal with reminding people because that's just another thing for them to do. So, it definitely takes time, and it can take a lot of time or it can take a little time. Everyone's busy. You're busy, your prospects, your patients, your customers, clients, they're all busy. Everyone's busy doing work with personal things, everything. And people forget. And so with these challenges, figure out a way that you can implement a reminder workflow that doesn't add extra time to your day. And so what should happen is that you should have a net of less time that you're dealing with appointments, scheduling, and no-shows if you do this right. So less time, less to keep track of, and the best part is that everyone remembers. People show up, they let you know ahead of time if they need to cancel, so you can fill those slots, you can plan your day, you don't have random free time whenever your clients want you to have free time. Someone no-showed, and sometimes it feels like a bonus of like, oh, all right, I have free time now. But what you're really doing is letting your clients or your prospects or your patients decide when you have free time. And wouldn't it feel better if you could decide ahead of time, you know what, I want to take an hour. I want to take a half an hour on this day of free time rather than just waiting to see which client is going to say, okay, it's your break now, take a half an hour off. So, I do that, and that is exactly the way I used to think about it. I had, in my IT consulting business, when I would deal with clients and they wouldn't remember, that's what I would feel like. I would be like, okay, cool, I have some free time. And over time I realized this is not the best way to structure my free time because I was never not stressed during that free time. I'd be waiting for them, and then it would be like, okay, now I have to figure out what to do in that free time. And the main thing about dealing with it was I wanted to remind people, but I kept forgetting, and it was just such a hassle to, manually go remind people. And so what I did was automate as much as possible. And once I automated things, it was a total game changer, saved me a ton of times, got people showing up. I knew ahead of time if someone was going to cancel, and it was really great. So I want to teach you the framework that I used for dealing with this and automating my reminder workflow. So even before Go Reminders, I got this. I automated this a bunch. So you can do this without Go Reminders, definitely with a platform like Go Reminders. That's an automated appointment reminder system and scheduling platform that can save you a ton more time. But if you're not ready for that, or that's not a good fit for you, this framework will help you even without it. So number one, schedule things out. In terms of, as much as possible, pre-schedule things rather than trying to figure out your day on the day of what you're going to deal with that day. So schedule things in advance. Number two, use templates. So that might just be in your notes app, copying, pasting, copy the template and then paste it and text a bunch of people and paste it into each one as you go. That probably will cut down, it'll take 10 times less time than opening it up, typing it in, dictating it. You'll make far fewer mistakes, so use templates. And the third thing is really just to block time for when you're going to remind people. Because if you don't block time, if you don't say, okay, this 15-minute period, I'm going to be sending reminders for the next day or for the next week, it's never going to happen. And there's so many things that come up throughout the day that if you're not setting aside a block of time in your calendar and sticking to it, treating that time the same way that you would treat a meeting with someone else. You wouldn't just say, at the last minute, I don't feel like doing that, I'm just not going to go to that meeting. You would either reschedule that or you would do it. And so treat that time with the same respect for yourself that you would treat a meeting with someone else. And so overall with this framework, you will be saving time. And everyone thinks of this reminder process as like, it's going to take a lot of time. I'm going to have to do more things. But if you do this, you will end up cutting your no-show rate so much that you will have more business and so much more free time, even though, yes, you are doing this, but it is in the end saving you a ton of time. So, just to review, reminding takes time. Everyone is busy and everyone, people forget about things, but the opportunity you have if you put in place a workflow that is streamlined, that is automated, is that it will take you less time after with the amount of no-shows that it's saving you. It will, you'll have fewer things to keep track of related to no-shows and reschedules and things like that. And people will remember. People remember, they'll show up, and you won't have to remember to remind people because a lot of this will be automated. So the framework is schedule out in advance, use templates for reminders, and block that time to send the reminders if you're not using an automated system. And if you're using an automated system, that's even better because when you schedule the appointment, the reminders are already going to go out if you use an automated appointment reminder platform like Go Reminders. So, subscribe to our channel if you want to see more videos like this on how to cut appointment no-shows. We also have a free guide. Check out the link below. It really goes through the 5 critical yet simple steps to streamlining your appointment reminder workflow so that you can cut down on no-shows and save time. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Take it easy.